The tragic story of Vincent van Gogh, the painter who changed art forever. Vincent van Gogh is one of the most iconic artists in history, known for his vivid colors, emotional depth, and timeless masterpieces. But his life was marked by struggle, isolation, and tragedy. In this video, we dive deep into the story of Van Gogh, his early struggles, his incredible passion for art, and the heartbreaking journey that led to his enduring legacy. Join us as we explore the man behind the brushstrokes, the artist whose vision changed the world of art forever. Vincent van Gogh, born on March 30, 1853, in the small village of Zundert in the Netherlands, was a man destined to change the art world, but not in the way he imagined. His life, filled with personal struggles, isolation, and a relentless pursuit of his creative vision, became a testament to the power of art to transcend suffering. Van Gogh didn't start as an artist. In his early years, he worked in various jobs, including as an art dealer, a teacher, and a preacher. It wasn't until his late 20s that he decided to pursue painting seriously. His early works, influenced by the Dutch landscape and the lives of peasants, are often dark and somber, with heavy use of earth tones. But as he traveled to Paris in 1886, his style began to evolve. Living with his brother Theo, a successful art dealer, Van Gogh was exposed to the vibrant works of the Impressionists, artists like Monet and Degas. These artists' bold use of color and brushstrokes inspired him to change his technique. The shift was dramatic. Van Gogh started to use brighter, more vivid colors, and his brushwork became more expressive, almost chaotic. This new style would come to define his most famous works. His time in Paris was a turning point, but his life was not without its struggles. Van Gogh battled mental health issues, including severe depression and psychotic episodes, which often left him feeling isolated and misunderstood. In 1888, he moved to the south of France, hoping the sunny climate would ease his troubled mind. There, he created some of his most famous works, Sunflowers, The Bedroom, and Starry Night. But the stress and isolation took their toll. One of the most tragic events in Van Gogh's life occurred during a breakdown in 1888, when he famously cut off part of his own ear after an argument with fellow artist Paul Gauguin. Van Gogh's health continued to deteriorate, and he spent time in mental institutions, yet he never stopped painting. Despite his suffering, he created over 2,100 artworks in just over a decade, including 860 oil paintings. His works, full of intense emotion and color, reflect both his inner turmoil and his deep connection to the world around him. On July 29, 1890, at the age of 37, Van Gogh died from a gunshot wound, the circumstances of which remain unclear, whether it was self-inflicted or an accident. His death marked the end of a short, troubled life, but it wasn't the end of his impact. Van Gogh's work was not fully appreciated during his lifetime. In fact, he only sold one painting while alive. But today, his art is among the most valuable and influential in the world. Vincent van Gogh's legacy is one of passion, perseverance, and profound creativity. His works, rich in color, texture, and emotion, continue to inspire millions around the globe. In the end, his art was his salvation, and it's through his masterpieces that his name lives on forever. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe.